What's going on? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? This is your guy, DeMarcus Tunstall, with the Beta Project. Today is March 13th. Don't forget that little title thing. But today's video is about thought, and it's the coronavirus edition here. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'll bring the banner off today because it's wrong date. But so today's quote is, change your thoughts and you'll change your world. So let's get after it, shall we? All right. What's up? What's up? So we're just going to go right into it because we got a lot of stuff. I want you to realize how blessed we actually are. So first of all, I want to tell you a story. And so it's about a man. I'm actually reading this. So a man finds himself locked in a freezer. He's convinced he will die and begins writing letters. His letters end with a final passage where he is saying that he cannot write anymore because his fingers are beginning to freeze. When they find him dead, not only do they find the letters, but they discover that the freezer's temperature never dropped below 50 degrees. Thus, the man pretty much psyched himself to death. So what he did is he actually went into a locked freezer, and it was unplugged, and so it never got low. The reason I'm telling you the story, right now we are dealing with an epidemic, so to speak, and the epidemic itself may not actually be as bad as the energy that we're putting into it. And so why do I say that? Because, ladies and gentlemen, here's what happens. As you think things, you create things. And so we right now have a virus that is being completely exploited by the media. And the media itself that is exploiting this virus doesn't realize the toll that it's taking on our economy. So we've got all these people now that are afraid of the virus. They're doing this, they're doing that. Not saying the virus doesn't exist, but ladies and gentlemen, there are many studies out there. Go to Johns Hopkins and kind of do a little bit of research, and you'll realize that there are more people that have been healed by this virus or have gotten over this virus than have even nearly died, like by all costs, right? So what I want to do this time, today, the reason I brought the coronavirus even on there is because I want you guys to be here, and I want you guys to hear a couple things. I've got a collection of stuff that we're going to go through here. And I really want to kind of get after it with you because I love you. I really do. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there's the landscape of our, the way our economy is right now is going to change. It has to change because this is going to do something. It's going to drop home prices. It's going to drop the price of stocks. It's already doing that. And so just watch what's going to happen in the landscape. And it's going to create a whole bunch of new people, millionaires and billionaires out there. And I don't say that to say, hey, go make money, but I'm saying that be prepared because things are about to come because of this thought process that we're going through right now. And the coronavirus itself is maybe powerful, but the thought that we put behind it is even worse. Number one, stop watching the news. Turn it off. Don't even watch it. Why? Because the news is designed to make people afraid and make people do things that they wouldn't normally do. Like, for example, stockpile toilet paper. My friend went to Costco yesterday. He said that there was no toilet paper in all the shelves. He said that it's bought out, line out the door, people going to get toilet paper because the news is scaring people. Just like whenever they say there's a big storm, Missouri, you know this. Oh, there's a big storm warning coming, and then we get a snowstorm that's like maybe a foot. We even say a foot, maybe, but maybe in 2 days we are actually back on the roads. It's never as bad as they say, but they need us to be scared because when they're scared, we make action. So let's go ahead and start off here with the secret. Ooh, okay. So in the secret here, it says this. If you are rushing and hurrying, oh wait, hold on. It says our thoughts, or in other words, our state of mind is never at work fixing things. Is ever at work fixing things, good or bad, in advance. So fixing things, right? So I'm gonna go here, and it says the secret of the law of attraction. Everything that comes from your life, you are attracting into your life, and is attracted to you by virtue of images you're holding in your mind. What does that sound like? Maybe the news? I don't know. What's got? Let me not go there. It's what you're thinking. Whatever is going on in your mind, you are attracting to you. So let's start there. So they talked about the secret of the law of attraction, right? So let's go there. So what book do we have? We have the law of attraction. So let's go. This is the first page of the law of attraction. It literally says, the law of attraction may be defined as, I attract to my life whatever I give my attention, energy, and focus to, whether positive or negative. That's pretty simple, right? So the media has us focused right now on the negative aspects of this, and now it is affecting our economy, okay? So that was the law of attraction. This is it as a man thinketh, okay? It says, a man's mind might be likened to a garden which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild, but whether cultivated or neglected, it must and will bring forth. It is no useful seeds. Sorry, I apologize. If no useful seeds are put into it, then the abundance of useless weed seeds will fall there and will continue to produce their kind. Disease and health are circumstances that are rooted in thought. Sickly thought will express themselves through a sickly body. You attract in your body what you are. Look at that. Look at the title's at. The effect of thought on health and the body. As a man thinketh, right? So there we go. You know, one of my favorites, Think and Grow Rich. Let's see here. Remember, your subconscious mind functions voluntarily, whether you make an effort to influence it or not. This naturally suggests to you that the thought of fear and poverty and all negative thoughts serve as stimuli to your subconscious mind, unless you master these impulses and give it more desirable food in which it may feed. Okay? And it talks about the 7. See that? 7 major negative emotions. What's the number 1? Fear. Okay? And it says positive and negative emotions cannot occupy at the same time. One or the other must dominate. It is your responsibility to make sure that positive emotions constitute the dominating influences of your life and mind. Here, let's see. Only by these. Okay, no. The presence of a single negative in your subconscious and conscious is sufficient to destroy all chances of constructive aid from your subconscious mind. If you're thinking negative thoughts, you can't have positive thoughts. Positive and negative emotions cannot occupy the same mind at the same time. Okay, there's another one. We're going to go with power, the one I'm reading right now. Here we go. In any moment, you're giving either positive or negative thoughts. You're giving either positive or negative feelings. And whether they're positive or negative will determine what you receive back in your life. All the people, circumstances, events that make up every moment of your life are being attracted back to you through the thoughts and feelings you're giving out. Life does not happen to you and receive everything. You don't receive everything in your life based on what you're given. It's what you think. Give and it will be given unto you. For by your standard and measure, it will be measured to you return. That's by Jesus, by the way. So that just talked about how at any given thought, at any given time, you are either thinking negative or positive thoughts. Okay? Money Tree by Garrett Gunderson. Sorry, this is how today was. It was freaking awesome. Let's see here. We're talking about scarcity and abundance are presented to you as choices. Choosing scarcity leads to misery. Choosing abundance leads to happiness, right? That's all for that one. Okay? And, well, I think it's the last one for these book series. Here we go. So, by the powerful law of attraction, you draw to you the essence of whatever you are predominantly thinking about. So if you are predominantly thinking about the things that you desire, your life experience reflects those things. And in the same way, if you are predominantly thinking about what you do not want, your life experience reflects those things. When you understand the law of attraction, you are never surprised by what occurs in your life, for you understand that you have invited every bit of it in and through your own thought process. Nothing can occur in your life experience without the invitation of it through the thoughts. Okay? And once you understand that you get what you think about, and equally important, when you are aware of what you're thinking, then you are in the position to exercise absolute control over your own experiences. Now, why did I read you every single book that I decided? Why did I read you all these books, ladies and gentlemen? Because right now we are dealing with a pandemic. But the question is are we really dealing with the pandemic as much as, hold on, there's one more, there's two more. Are we really dealing with the epidemic as bad as, the media is making it out to be? Or is the media creating us into the kind of people who are going to be worried about this to where we can't function properly? Ladies and gentlemen, let's take the coronavirus off the stage and let's go to the bird flu. Let's go to, what was that? Not dysentery, it was tuberculosis. All these different diseases, right? So there are more diseases out there that are killing people more than the coronavirus. But right now, our minds are focused on this so much that literally it's just spreading all over the place. So what I want you to do, ladies and gentlemen, is as simple as this. Change your thought process. Change your mind. Put the positivity in. Let the negativity go. Okay? That's all I got. That's simple. I just read you everything I needed to read you. And these books go on and on for days and days about the power of all the things that are necessary in our thought. It's up in here. What are you going to do with your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen? Will you keep negative thoughts in there, or will you let the negative thoughts go? Like I said, this is going to get bad. There's people who are already losing their jobs. And when jobs go, fear kicks in, scarcity kicks in. When scarcity kicks in, then next thing you know, people get to that mindset where they got to start. It's going to get real bad. It is. But the great thing is that at this point in time, by changing your thought process, you could attract a whole lot during times of fear and panic. Not everybody suffered during the Great Depression. Some people thrived. So I just want you to keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I have for you today. Remember, I believe and I love in each and every single one of you. And just think better thoughts. And as soon as you think better thoughts, you have a better life. Starting a beginning quote, let's go back to it. Change your thoughts and your world will change. You'll change your world. And you know, not only your world, you'll change the world with your thoughts. But it starts here. Everything that we created, all the camera lenses and the highlighters and the markers and pens and everything that was created, ladies and gentlemen, was a thought in somebody's mind. You know, the thoughts create things. So I need you to think better thoughts. If we think better thoughts, we take control. If we don't take control, then everything has control over us, and we're programmed to control ourselves. Turn the TV off. It's not worth it. You got this in your mind. You already know all the answers. Turn the TV off, pick up a book or something, and go to a better place in your head. That's all I got, man. Start programming and tending your garden up here. You know, get rid of all those weeds that have been planted year after year after year. Tend the garden, till the soil, and start planting something rich, nutrient rich, that you can survive on and thrive on. Instead, let that negativity, let that scarcity, let that fear go. And once you do that, watch how your life changes. I'm DeMarcus. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And think better thoughts, because thoughts are things. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I showed you this. As a man thinketh, literally the next line of this is, as a man thinketh, he is. So what are you? Because I need to know what you're thinking is what you are. And what you think will always continue to be. That's all I got. Talk to you soon. Bye.